Hi. Does this microphone work for everyone? How about in the back corner there? You guys can hear me talk? Good, thank you.
You want me to teach the song while we wait?
You know what? We could do that if you want
Yeah.
to. Yeah, and then we can do it again.
It's a good vamping thing.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Can we all take a seat if that's possible, just so we make sure we have enough chairs? The best way to know if we have enough chairs is for everyone to sit down in them, right? And I'm going to teach you a song. We're still waiting for our Portuguese and Haitian Creole speakers to come. And I'm going to teach you a song while we wait because we're going to sing this song later. And we'll all know it by the time it's time to sing it. And the words are very easy. They mean peace in different languages. So it's peace. Everybody say peace. Everybody say salam. Shalom. Okay, so that's peace in English, and peace in Arabic, and peace in Hebrew, right? Peace, salam, shalom. Those are the words, okay? Now we're going to sing it, which I know you can all do. Raise your hand if you're a great singer. Oh my goodness, you're so humble. Raise your hand if you're a pretty good singer. Okay, raise your hand if you will sing. Okay, raise your hand if you will sing because I told you you have to and I am in charge. Okay, good. All right, that's enough singers. You ready? Goes like this. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. That's all there is to it. We're going to sing it a bunch of times so you get it stuck in your head. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Sing it again. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Okay, one thing I know about all of you is that I have a microphone, so I'm really loud, right? But there are way more of you than of me, which means what? That you should be louder than me when we're singing, right? Okay? Right? Because there's so many more of you than me, which means that you have to sing like your life depends on it. It doesn't matter if you're good at it or not because nobody is judging. This is a no-fault harmony song, which means that you can add harmonies to this song and nobody is going to turn around and be like, you're singing the wrong notes. Everybody's going to be like, wow, that was so beautiful, even if it was not beautiful. And you can sing the wrong notes and people will just assume that it's because you're trying to harmonize, right? Right? Okay, so we're going to sing louder than me, yeah? And we're going to add no fault harmony. Ready? Peace, salam, shalom. 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 We believe in peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. You guys are good. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. One more time. You have to sing over the motorcycles. This is what we do on the Common all the time. We're so good at it. Sing over the motorcycles. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. We believe in peace, salam, shalom. We will work for peace, shalom, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. That was so beautiful. Did you all recognize the beautiful harmonies of the people sitting next to you? Yes? Okay, now I want you to turn and greet the people sitting next to you, because if we are going to create peace in the world, we have to create peace among each other and in our communities. The best way to do that is to learn each other's names and to look people in the eye and say their names. I know you all know this, but it really helps. If we are going to create peace, we need to create peace among each other. So in our tradition, we do something called passing the peace, and that simply means greeting one another with our names, looking at each other in the eye, and saying peace. Okay? Can you all try that? Go ahead.
The good news is I do now I've located an adapter to cell phone, Bluetooth adapter, so that we can do music through the board in the future. I don't know if it works or not yet, but it exists.
One thing at a time, right? All right, gathered friends and neighbors, we're going to get started because we've promised everybody to get you out of here in time to get lunch. And we want to start this by keeping everybody peaceful by not being late, right? So I'm Paula. I'm here speaking, welcoming you on behalf of the Common Good Alliance, which is an outreach ministry of the First Church of Sterling. We've been fortunate to partner with the Rotary, Wachusett Rotary Group, to be able to have this peace pole planted on our common. We're really, really happy about it, and we're glad that you're here. It's a beautiful day. We're in a beautiful place. We're among beautiful neighbors. And we're here for a beautiful purpose, which is to express our shared dedication to seeking peace. So just take a minute and think about that. It's a really nice reason for us all to be here together on this common. If you would please, Dylan somewhere here has a basket that is full of paper cranes, and he's going to start that passing around. We'd like while you're here today, take a paper crane. If you have somebody you want to take a paper crane home to, it's a universal symbol of peace, and we'd love for you to take one away today to be able to remember us. There will be many people who deserve our thanks today. If I were to stand here and name all of them, we would still be here at noon while I was doing that, so I'm not going to do that. I think it will be apparent as we go through our ceremony today who needs to be thanked. But I do want to take a moment and ask the people who are from Rotary, who are sitting all over here together, kind of scattered around, if you would just wave at us so that we know who to thank. So, we also have some representatives from the town of Sterling and the DPW here today who have been helpful in getting us the arrangements that needed to be made for this to happen today. If you're from the town or DPW, please raise your hand so we can thank you. Yay. Thank you very much. So to get us going, Malcolm, would you please come up and read our first quote of dedication?
Peace does not mean an absence of conflicts. Differences will always be there. Peace means solving these differences through peaceful means, through dialogue, education, knowledge, and through humane ways. Tenzin Gyatso, the 14th Dalai Lama, Tibetan Buddhist leader.
Right. Next up, we'd like to have Rich Traina come up and tell us about what peace poles are and why we're putting one here and why it's an important thing for Rotary. Thank you for being here, Mr. Traina.
Well, good morning. Orders were issued on July 25th, 1945, by the U.S. Army for atomic bombs to be dropped on Hiroshima, Kuroka, Ninagati, and Nagasaki. On August 6th and August 8th, 1945, the United States detonated Little Boy and Fat Man, the atomic bombs, over Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They killed 246,000 people. And in the next 4 months after that, they killed another 160,000 people from the effects of the bomb. They were mostly civilians. Japan announced its surrender on August 15th, 6 days after the bombing of Nagasaki. I don't know what to say, other than the fact that we're human. We're only human, and sometimes we learn the hard way, sometimes a very, very hard way. Today in Nagasaki, it's home to the Nagasaki Peace Park, which contains the Fountain of Peace. And there are numerous international peace monuments in that park also. There are 2 peace poles, very similar to this one, with 8 different languages on them, just outside that peace park in Nagasaki. There are also 2 of these peace poles, just like this one, in Hiroshima. There's also a famous tree in Hiroshima, a tree that survived the bombing. and they've nurtured it and kept it alive all these years. And it's a fantastic monument if you ever get a chance to go see it. But 200,000 of these peace poles have been planted in the world, all bearing the words, "May peace prevail on earth," in all different languages. I'm Richard Trainer. I'm only one person, but I am a Rotarian. And among 1.4 million Rotarians of different nationalities and of different expertise, working in our world, in our community, believing that we can make the world a better place for our children and our grandchildren. We need a lot of work to catch up, but we're working on it. One person at a time, one Rotarian at a time, as much as we can possibly do. And we do have some great projects going on in the world. As I say, we call it service above self. For me, it's penance for me too, to do these sort of things. But this peace pole represents a focus point. It represents one of 7 areas of focus in Rotary that we Rotarians focus on. And this is the number 1 area of focus. It's peace and conflict resolution. It's a symbol. And with this symbol, my goal, I hope, is to plant this pole and tell the Sterling community peace is possible in the world and in our community. And I dedicate this pole to the Common Good Association Alliance of Central Massachusetts. And I asked them to please continue their efforts to make a safe place in our community for conversation, so we can discover we have much more in common than we do in differences. I think it's very important. It starts with talk. And with the dedication of this pole, I hope that we can develop something called positive peace. Peace is not merely the absence of harmful things. In 1963, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. described peace as not merely the absence of tension. It is the presence of justice. It's the idea of positive peace. Positive peace encompasses many of the things enabling communities to thrive. Democracy, education, health, equity, inclusion, human rights, transparency, social cohesion, and economic opportunity. I believe peaceful societies require healthy people, a healthy planet, functioning democracy, fairness, belonging, and kindness. Positive peace is measurably connected to the climate resilience, environmental stewardship, equity, inclusion, human rights, education. And my page is stuck together. Community well-being and access to trustworthy information. Access to trustworthy information. It's my hope that by planting this peace pole in this place, in our community, encourages all of us to explore many conditions that enable peace to flourish, encourages the actions of individuals and communities that they can take the steps that will strengthen peace, starting simply as sitting down and talking together. May peace prevail on earth. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Traina. Give me just a moment, please. I'm going to hand him his program. Okay, thank you. Next, we're going to welcome Ron Fermaniuk, who is here on behalf of the town of Sterling, and he's going to talk to you next. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our lovely common and beholding this lovely peace pole. I'm vice chair of the select board, and I'm here to represent the town this morning. I found out about 5 minutes ago, so I'm going to keep it very brief. I want to accept the poll on behalf of the town of Sterling. We were very pleased when the SGA, I'm sorry, CGA came before us and the Rotary asking to put this poll up, and we unanimously agreed to do so. So I hope this is a place that people can come and reflect, think about peace. Richard gave a great talk about the meaning of that and the meaning of this poll. So I'll keep my words very brief. So I just want to thank you all for joining us, and welcome. And I guess I read the English phrase because that's all I can do. May peace prevail on earth. So please keep that in your thoughts, and especially when you come here and reflect on this lovely spot, excluding the motorcycle noise. It's pretty quiet. So again, welcome and thank you.
Okay, next is the part of the day that I've been looking forward to the most. It's when we get to see our neighbors affirming this message in so many different languages. For a lot of reasons, I'm not introducing people by their last names. I'm going to just tell you their first names and just let you know that everybody you see here who's going to read is our neighbor. So, as Mr. Rogers would say, won't we all be neighbors? We're going to start with Nabil, who's going to read the message for us in Arabic.
Thank you for everybody. So I'm going to read the message in Arabic. It's going to be Salam lil alam agma. Thank you.
Is there anyone in the audience who would read the French message for us because our French speaker was not able to make it? Yes, please, would you? Thank you so much. What is your name? This is Roz. Thank you, Roz.
Okay, so my French ain't as good as it used to be. However, je dirais, nous sommes là pour la paix. Okay.
Lovely. Thank you. What she said. Next, we have Salnave, who's going to pronounce the messages for us in Haitian Creole. Thank you.
Bon Dieu béni nous. Nous la jodi a pour la paix.
Lovely. While he's here, he's going to do the Portuguese message for us too. Yeah. We just wanted to see him walk.
Deus abençoe vocês. Nós estamos aqui today for a paz do mundo.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Okay, next, Bob is going to read it to us in Hebrew.
Yishre Shalom Alei Adamot.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Okay. Seiya is going to read it to us in Japanese.
Welcome, everyone. 世界人類が平和をありますように。
It even sounds peaceful, doesn't it? And finally, Eloisa is going to tell us the message in Spanish.
Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra.
So we have our very own Tower of Babel here, but it's a tower that's going to a really good place, right? Thank you. Let's give another hand to all the people who read for us. Thank you. Malcolm is going to read another message for us.
Okay, peace as a positive condition of society, not merely as an interim between wars, is something so unknown that it casts no images on the mind screen. And this is by Denise Levertov, who is a British-American poet.
That being said, and thinking about what Mr. Traina told us about positive peace, I'd like everybody to take just a moment, close your eyes if you'd like to. Let's just take a minute to imagine what peace really is and could be. Lovely to think about, isn't it? We're experiencing it right now here on the Common together. Robin Bartlett is the pastor of the First Church, and she's going to offer a blessing for the peace poll before we adjourn.
Actually, I want us all to offer a blessing for the peace poll, so I'm going to ask you to do something uncomfortable. Not sing. I'll ask you to do that later. But what I want you to do is, if you are able to get up and move over to the pole itself, and I want you to put your hands on it because we're going to bless it together. I know you can't all fit on that pole. I'm holding the pole, and so I'm just going to ask you to place a hand on somebody who is touching the pole, and so on and so forth. And so it's what we call a laying on of hands, so that we can bless the pole together. So can we do that? Can we move up to the pole? And let's have the Rotary members touching the pole itself, since they gave us this beautiful gift. Where's my phone? Imagine there's no...
Remember, since Adam's never touched. This is the too hot one.
Okay, you're doing a great job so far. So we have the Rotary members touching the pole. I want you to touch somebody in front of you. That's how we make peace too. You just touch a shoulder. You can hold a hand. This is a laying on of hands. I want you to imagine that the peace in your heart is making its way into the peace of the person who you are touching, that is making its way into the pole that we are blessing together. I want you to look around for a moment at the people who you are next to. These are your neighbors. This is your community. These are the people that you get to make peace with. And this is how peace spreads around the world. We gather around this peace pole as people who long for a world made whole. We know that peace is more than the absence of war. Peace is the presence of justice. Peace is the practice of mercy. Peace is the courage to love our neighbors, especially those we have been taught to fear. This pole bears a simple prayer: may peace prevail on earth. But we ask today that it be made more than words. Bless this peace pole and all who pass by it. May it remind the frightened that they are not alone, the weary that hope is still alive, the powerful that they are called to justice, and all of us that peace begins again with the choices we make each day. Where there is hatred, teach us love. Where there is violence, make us courageous peacemakers. Where there is injustice, give us voices that will not be silent. Where there are walls between neighbors, help us build tables instead. Bless the children who will grow up seeing these words on this peace pole. May they inherit from us not our fear, but our courage, not our divisions, but our determination to love. And bless us that we might become what this pole proclaims: people of peace, makers of peace, seekers of justice, builders of what Martin Luther King called the beloved community. May peace prevail in our homes. May peace prevail in our communities. May peace prevail among nations and peoples. May peace prevail within us. May peace prevail on earth. And may it begin again and again with us. The First Church in Sterling accepts also this beautiful poll in the hopes that we may be bringers and dreamers of peace. And let us sing together. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Keep singing. Peace, salam, shalom. We believe in peace. Salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. We will work for peace. We believe in peace. We will work for peace. One more time. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Amen. Blessed be, and go in peace.